Hello, 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 and welcome to Wrestling with Entertainment, bringing you exclusive news, breaking the rumor on innuendo, previewing and reviewing the latest shows from WWE, AEW, Impact, Ring of Honor, the whole shebang, every Saturday on Castbox and YouTube. I'm your host, James J. As always, Mitch Mayhem
Oh, what up, everybody?
and Scooter Dust.
What's going on?
And
What's going on?
we have a special Friday night edition of Wrestling With, because we're doing something special, all of us tomorrow. What are we doing, Scooter?
Well, I'm hosting the third annual NXT Takeover War Games remix, and James and our other colleague who's not here, Kaliko Yachts, you guys will be my guests.
Hey, it's softball season. You can't blame them. And it's a great day for wrestling.
Real quick, I was gonna say, yeah, it's not just tomorrow though. We got a weekend full of good wrestling ahead of us. So yeah, it's gonna be a exciting weekend for the Survivor Series and the War Games for NXT, all that shebang.
A full week of all of us.
Sorry, my headset fell out. I didn't hear what you guys said. Sorry.
It's a full week of all of us.
Oh yeah. Yep. Definitely.
Yeah.
Well,
ironically, it's a week that ends and starts tonight for a very odd reason. The go home show before Survivor Series, but it begins Survivor Series weekend.
Right.
As Semisonic says, every new beginning comes from some other beginning's end.
And now we've been copyright striked.
Oh no, you can say it. I didn't sing it. As long as you don't sing it, they do not care.
That is true.
I promise. I know that. Yeah, I know that for a fact.
And it's a great day for wrestling and wrestling fans, as CM Punk made his return to WWE TV this Tuesday on WWE Backstage.
Well, his microphone re-debut,
just when you think they know the questions, I changed the channel.
Right, pretty much.
Yeah,
like if I wanted to hear someone bitch, I'd just go to Twitter,
So I'm assuming you guys didn't respond well with CM Punk on.
Well, I mean it is what it is. It's nothing like I didn't shit my panties over it.
I mean, yes, I love the return and great, but I mean, quite honestly, who really cares about what he has to say?
Well, the fact of the thing of it is, people have been clamoring for him to come back in any degree. So,
but technically, he's not a WWE employee. He's a Fox employee.
He's not 100% Fox. Like he doesn't even have to work with WWE. He really doesn't.
Yeah. But still, he's on a WWE TV show.
Yeah, but he doesn't have to answer them at all. He's not under contract to them, so no, there's still mending of the fences that has to happen. It's going to take time, I promise.
Yeah,
I promise. There's a lot of like deep wounds that a lot of people don't understand,
And it was not a great day for Jim Cornette, as he got fired this week for some comments he said on NWA Power.
And here's the thing. He said those comments in the 90s. So, like, I understand those were bad comments, but he said them before and wasn't held to this same standard. So I just wish people would be, not like years later get mad at people for something they said years before. But it is what it is. I really liked NWA. I still do, but I think that Cornette was a huge part of that. So it'll be interesting to see how it goes forward from here.
My issue with it is, that was taped like 2 months ago. You're telling
they
me.
have everything taped in the can until the 14th, until their pay-per-view.
But I mean, you're not telling. But what I'm trying to say is, nobody actually viewed that show or
They probably
listened.
did.
No.
It's a big deal. They probably didn't see it as a big deal.
Yeah, exactly. They didn't see it as a big deal.
And to be honest, I get where people can get on that about, but I'm not a snowflake. I don't take little things out of context and try to get people on them unless it's like something that stands out. That didn't, to me, that was just Jim Cornette being Jim Cornette.
Right, exactly. It just kind of tells you
It's
where we're at.
overboard. It's the age we live in. Everyone wants to get you and get you for what you said in the like thousands of years ago. It makes no sense.
I mean, if Twitter existed, back then in the 70s, Jim Cornette would not be where he is in the wrestling world today. Could we agree on that, maybe?
Yeah, I could. Yeah, I could definitely agree on that.
Yeah. So hopefully, maybe he could come back. Either way, it'll be interesting to see who they find to replace him, because it's a hard guy to replace. And we have for you today Survivor Series predictions for Sunday. We did our NXT predictions last week. And we will be wrestling with week 8 of the Wednesday Night Wars. And you guys watched obviously both shows. I'm assuming.
I stuck to NXT.
I was covering NXT with Scooter. I didn't really get to watch AEW this week yet.
Oh, you must not. Yeah. You must not be feeling well.
Like I said, I'm not feeling well, and I just got so much going on that sometimes you get that backlogged,
Yeah, so. I know Kaliko is, he watches all of the wrestling, and there's, a big wrestling New Japan tournament going on as well that he's catching up on too.
Mm-hmm.
So, what was your thoughts on the NXT show?
Go ahead, Scooter. You want to go first?
No, you go first.
My thoughts were that it was a good go-home show, and they brought a lot of WWE stars onto there. They obviously won, they went all out, and they wanted to obviously get people ready for, the War Games match and the other matches this weekend, not just on NXT, but for Survivor Series. So it was a decent cross-promotion, and I liked the matches on the show, so I say it's a 8.5 out of 10 this week.
And you, Scooter?
Yeah, it was a good go home show considering everything. They had a lot of a lot of mixed stuff, which is good for this time of leading up into Survivor Series. I mean, considering that after this weekend NXT will be the definitive third brand, I think they did quite a good job.
Well, I kind of felt like NXT and AEW reversed roles this week. Obviously, you guys didn't watch the AEW, but it kind of seemed like NXT had matches that kind of went on forever, and a couple of them. And at the end of the day, only like two had like definitive endings. All the other ones ended in some type of disqualification or interference from Raw or SmackDown. And
no, that was the point.
Right. That was the absolute point of it. No, that was the end all be all of it. That they had to get, it was a go home show.
True, but they've been doing this for like the last month, honestly, and it kind of gets repetitive after a while. Just in my opinion. And AEW kind of did more of an actual wrestling TV show on TV, where they had one really long match from the beginning, but everything seemed portioned and time managed. I think they're getting better at that, because they are this is only week 8 of AEW TV. So I kind of felt like AEW was the better show this week, but obviously other people disagreed with me because NXT won the ratings war for the first week in this whole Wednesday Night Wars gimmick.
Well, you know what that means. AEW's gonna get bought out.
Who's gonna buy them? WWE?
Crap! I just spilled my potato chips.
Okay, you guys are. I apologize. Scooter Dust and Mitch Mayhem could not be here tonight.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, you didn't.
James flying solo.
What are you talking about? You guys are not talking all the time?
I was gonna say LJN, but LJN was
Lyndon
gonna buy
Baines.
No. No, because I just watched the series on Netflix about wrestling figures and the history behind the licensing and the competition between them.
Really?
It's an interesting special. It's the toys that made us. It's the 4th episode. It starts with those big rubbery dog toy figures, from and
I have a couple of those actually.
Yeah, I've got a couple of those too, and how they went to Hasbro, and then the WCW license, and then the ECW. It was interesting. Things getting bought out is kind of like ingrained in my memory.
The
only reason I said that the ratings war, back in the days of the Monday Night War, when this happened, this was the turnaround, for domination in the ratings war, and the product going stale from one company. So, but it's not to say AEW is not putting out a good product. They are putting out a good product. It's just that AEW's, I think they're towing the line. Like at the start, they were taking chances, and now they've just kind of sort of petered out, and they need to take a couple of more risks. And actually, I think they only took actually one real risk this week, and that's putting Scorpio Sky.
That's a good risk. I like that.
Into the title picture.
I like that.
Yeah, that's a friggin' risk to take.
I like it, though.
When Chris Jericho was walking backstage and came across Marco's stunt, I'm like,
I remember you saying that, yeah.
Please let this happen.
No, I was like, no
God,
way.
No.
I agree. I was with you on that one. I was like, no, not that. No.
No, you guys are schmucks.
No, but I'm with you on. I understand his appeal, but not the world title.
No,
like it didn't have to be a title match.
Okay. Well, don't let him go over on Jericho. That's what? No.
Like when Rey Mysterio went over Kevin Nash.
But he's not a Rey Mysterio.
He's not Rey Mysterio.
Thank you. I agree with James on that one. He's not a Rey Mysterio.
But Rey Mysterio's name, Rey Mysterio's name wasn't really on everybody's radar for potential.
He had talent. Marco still doesn't have that kind of talent.
Guys, you guys are blind.
I am being on it. I have told you I see it both ways, but there's an appeal for him. There's a spot for him, but it's not against Chris frickin' Jericho, unless he gets completely squashed.
In all honesty, my taking risks. I think it's really risky to put Sonny Kiss on TV. Honestly,
because that's the same risk as putting Nyla Rose on TV.
Yeah, I don't see that as a risk. That's an educated, strategic move.
Yeah, it's catering to a market.
It's right. Yeah,
a demographic.
If they weren't that, they wouldn't be where they are, unfortunately.
So they could say, "Oh, we're the company that did this. Oh, we're
the equal rights company." Yeah,
we're the Reddit of professional wrestling.
And when they say, "Oh, we hired them because we really didn't know about that," that's bullshit. They knew. They had to. That's
maybe
honestly, that's why they're in the market. That's what makes them special.
Come on.
That's what makes them special. Yeah.
Anyway, that would be my biggest problem with the NXT show was that Marco fucking Stunt was on my TV too long. But other than that, I liked all the matches.
Well, he's not even close to the biggest problem. He, like I say, he fits his role. He does. Yeah. He fits a role.
And the other problem was
I'm in between you and Scooter. I kind of in the middle of it.
No, please don't get in between us.
Ew, yucko! I didn't mean like that.
Actually, you know what? I take that back. Please stay between us.
Nasty.
I resent that.
Like Lacey Evans would say, "You nasty."
She says it like a sassy black woman.
Yeah, she says it like an old school, Alabama prim and proper, lady. Yeah, she says it like, "You nasty." Yeah, she does too. She does like the old school, old madam stuff. She
doesn't say "you nasty."
She goes, "Oh, you nasty." Yes, she does. She said it to the cop on the clip. Yes, she did. I'll get the clip if you don't believe me.
She speaks properly.
But in character, she spoke like that.
Like, these ladies are nasty.
Yeah, no, she said, "You nasty. You nasties. You're a bunch of nasties."
Okay, Aunt Jemima.
That's what she sounded like, I'm telling you.
Okay. So another risk I think they might be taking is with this Rolo guy. They're obviously pushing him to
Wardlow? You said it sounded like you said Rolo.
Rolo. I'm like, wait,
Rolo?
They're pushing a candy bar?
Yeah, Rolo, isn't that a candy?
Wardlow.
Isn't Rolo a candy? Isn't Rolo a candy?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Or Roll-On. Okay. Fuck if I know.
Roll-On, that's just a disposable diaper type.
It's a deodorant. Roll-On disposable diapers. Jesus, that's Christ.
So, going back to NXT, do you kind of feel because this was what I kind of felt was, yeah, have the superstars from Raw and SmackDown invade, but not have them in every single match except the main event. Because doesn't that kind of take away from NXT's charm?
The whole idea was that Triple H said it was an open door policy, so it had to have been expected. I mean, considering the fact that the Undisputed Era and the Revival went God knows how long, plus probably combined with the fact that they wanted to, invoke that, previous NXT feeling of, tag team matches of the year with the Undisputed Era and the Revival. Again, you had to have expected it. It's not that it was repetitive. It's that it was their own doing.
And do you think that having so many WWE superstars on the show played into them winning the ratings war this week?
Yes.
So you think that
because this is the one thing they've really been doing right, is that they've been moving from show to show, leaving you wanting to see what will happen next. And this is not going to happen again after this weekend.
And I'd really like to see what the ratings are that week, because that tells me that people that watch the TV NXT don't want to see the superstars featured on NXT.
It just shows you that wrestling fans are fickle.
Oh, hell fickle.
Right.
One of the hardest demographics to please.
So, what was your favorite matches from NXT?
Oh, Undisputed Era Revival.
Same.
Absolutely, without a doubt.
That was a standout. Same, but something that was also a standout was Dash Wilder's boner.
Yes, because no, it was Dawson.
Oh, was it Dawson? I get them mixed up. I'm sorry. Dawson.
Yeah. Next time you try to remember bits from the remix, remember them properly.
Oh, shut up. I got the two mixed up.
For some reason, Scott Dawson was very, very excited.
And I watched it back, so I'm not just saying what I'm not just responding to what I said on the remix. I'm responding to what I saw. So.
He watched it back. He watched it front. He watched it sideways.
Yes, you nasty. Anyways.
I mean, it's the first time he's had a good match in God knows how long.
Who?
Scott Dawson, the Revival.
Oh, you're retarded. No way, dude.
Hey! What happened to you stop using that word?
Oh, I mean, you're out of bounds by saying that. I'm sorry, dude. You're right.
It's exciting having a good
habit. It's a habit. It's a habit. You're out of bounds. I don't agree with that at all. No.
Name one good match they've had on the main roster.
I can't hear you. What?
I agree with James.
Name one good match they had on the main roster.
Dude, many. I can't.
Be specific.
What?
I can't. I forget matches the day after they come out now. So for me, I don't have a standout. I don't. There's quite a few, but I don't remember them. I just remember what I saw, and they were good. But that was a good match. So
their best series of matches were against DIY and AOP. Everybody knows this.
NXT, yeah.
But on the main roster, the Revival has.
Yeah, I can't tell you about. Well, that's not all their fault. It's also about how they're booked. Scooter.
No, I'm not blaming them for not. Again, you're absolutely right. It's how they're booked.
They're booked horribly, and that's why they're waiting until their contracts end to go to AEW because
They
they
can
have
take a page
they
out of Zack
have
Ryder's book and
they have
make the most of what they have.
They have a feud lined up with the Young Bucks that they've been doing off the record for 2 years now, and so that's gonna happen. They're gonna go to AEW in around March or April. So,
all right.
mark my words. You heard it here first.
Scooter, do you have a favorite match from AEW?
Oh, real quick, may I? Real quick, I'm sorry, James. Also, real quick, Marty is on his way. Finally, his contract finally ends at the end of November. So for a ROH, so he is inbound to AEW.
My favorite, Luchasaurus.
Yeah, I agree. It's one of my
the
favorites.
The squash match with Peter Avalon.
Yep.
Because
I love watching the guy that looks like he belongs on a registry somewhere and gets squashed.
Well, that would mean Jane. Yeah, the Ellsworth guy. Never mind.
Ooh. Okay, that was actually a good.
That's why I got quiet with it because I forgot you don't like talking about it.
No, that was a good one. Oh. No, I liked it. John Mox versus Darby Allin. I like how they're booking Allin. I like what he's doing. Obviously he's not winning matches, but he's in the ring with the tippy top guys, so that gives him the rub. So
the very tippy top.
The very tip. Yeah.
I just had to say that. Yeah, I just had to say that.
All
no
right.
reason.
And that concludes our coverage of the Wednesday Night Wars Week 8. And now we are wrestling with Survivor Series predictions.
There we go. That's what everybody came for, if anyone came.
First match on the card, Adam Cole versus the winner of the NXT TakeOver War Games Triple Threat match.
I gotta see who wins, to be honest.
Well,
but I'm pretty sure he what? Say again?
I think this is a two-parter. Who's gonna win the Triple Threat? Pete Dunne, Damian Priest, or Killian Dane?
Damian Priest.
Scooter?
Pete Dunne.
Or Pete Dunne, yeah.
Oh, no. Pick
one of the two. Sorry. Yeah, I'm going with Damian Priest. I'm going to stay with Damian Priest.
I am going with Pete Dunne.
I can see where you would go with Pete Dunne, though. Definitely.
And I say Adam Cole wins at Survivor Series, but it's with some type of interference.
I would like to see Adam Cole, Damian Priest.
I don't think he's ready. Too green at this point.
He was Punisher Martinez in ROH. He's good. I think he has a lot of experience under his belt, actually. He just, when you say that, you mean he's just not been on the big screen for WWE.
Yeah, that's what
that much. No, that's not. That really is just semantics, honestly. If you have the experience and you've done it in front of a lot of people for a while, it don't matter what kind of camera is aiming at you. It don't matter. That's just my opinion.
Next, well, you went with Priest versus Cole, so who's gonna win that match, Cole or
Cole?
Priest?
Oh, there's no one's. Whoever wins is gonna lose to Cole.
What about you, Scooter?
Yeah, it's. I mean,
Cole's the.
I mean, quite honestly, if there's any match for NXT to lose, it's this one, and it doesn't matter because whoever loses, it'll be a loss for NXT. So
yeah, a win and a loss. Yep.
But yeah, Adam Cole,
baby.
Next match: AJ Styles versus Shinsuke Nakamura versus Roderick Strong.
Oh my God!
And we have to mention that there is a brand new Intercontinental Championship around the shoulders or waist of Shinsuke Nakamura, presented him by Sami Zayn. It is beautiful.
I was gonna say, and boy, does it look pimping.
An absolutely gorgeous title.
Please don't tell me it's
definitely.
blue.
What?
Please don't tell me it's blue.
No, it's a completely new design.
No,
it's never been seen before. It's got a black background.
It's all gold.
New. It's completely
all gold.
Well, it's got a black background, but yeah.
But yes, but in terms of composition, it is
all
gold.
And and it's just a new style kind of look. You have to look at it to believe, to know. I would have never thought they would have had something like that until I saw it. It's completely different, completely new. So yeah.
This is
They should have done this a while ago, though. That and the U.S. title. Sorry.
This has the potential of being the match of the year. You have 3 of the greatest wrestlers in wrestling history going in a triple threat match.
Yeah.
Can you actually pick a winner of this match?
Yeah, I'm gonna pick AJ.
What about you, Scooter?
I like both. I like all 3, but I'm going with AJ.
I'm gonna go with Nakamura.
Oh, yeah, it was gonna be I was down either AJ or Nakamura, but I'm gonna go AJ.
I just looked up that new belt, and that should be the World Championship.
You like it? Isn't it nice?
Yeah, that is World Championship.
That's nice.
It's ironic, Shinsuke Nakamura has the best looking belt in
real
WWE.
Quick, in contrast, the World and Universal title look like kids' titles. They do. They look like child titles.
I could maybe get past the WWE Championship, but the Universal Championship. Have you ever been to a swap meet or a flea
They're both
market?
the same. They're just one's red and one's blue. What do you mean?
Well, what I'm getting at is that it looks like somebody made an off-brand of a WWE title and was selling it.
I don't know. Yeah,
that is the Universal Championship.
Okay, I don't know about that. They both look the same to me, just different colors.
Well, yeah. That was
so they're both the same kind of belt, and I don't understand why you're singling out just that one belt if they're both the same kind of belt. But anyway.
Alright, honestly, I like all 3 guys. I don't think I could pick a winner of this one, in all honesty.
Well, dude, we picked one. Just go for one. Just figure it out. Little bruises. Come on.
AJ Styles, because he's
There you go. There you go. Okay, 2 AJs, 1 Nakamura.
We'll get Kaliko's
and a
pick
partridge
on
in a
Sunday,
pear tree.
I suppose.
I bet you he'll go with Roderick Strong. Something tells me.
Just to be different. Alright, the women's 5-on-5-on-5 elimination match.
Wait, you gotta say it right. The 5-on-5-on-5 triple threat women's battle for brand supremacy elimination match.
And try not to lose all of your oxygen. Yeah.
Well, there you go. Thank you, Scooter.
Now breathe. Scooter, breathe.
Take a drink of water if you have to. Alright, Mitch. Listen to me.
Yes? What? What are you talking to me like
Team
that for?
Raw. Team Raw is Charlotte Flair, Asuka, Kairi Sane, Natalya, and Sarah Logan.
Natalya needs to retire, but okay, yeah.
Team SmackDown is Sasha Banks, Carmella, Dana Brooke, Lacey Evans, and Nikki Cross. And Team NXT is TBA.
We can now tell you that
that's not the case anymore.
Let me
Go ahead. That's all I'm saying.
It was revealed tonight. The 5 women competing for NXT are in fact Rhea Ripley, Mia Yim, Candice LeRae. Who's the other member on the War Games team?
Mia Yim, Candice
LeRae,
Tegan Knox.
Tegan Knox, and the 5th member, Toni Storm.
Toni Storm, where'd she come from?
Exactly. That's how I was telling Scooter. Where's Toni at? Like, she's got to be in that somehow.
Dakota fucking Kai. I mean, honestly.
Dude, they're doing something with her storyline, right? It's gonna matter. I know it.
Well, you want to know where Toni Storm came from? Well, a number of years ago, a mother and a father loved each other very much.
Scooter,
not anymore.
What
Scooter.
Are the birds
this is
and the bees? Scooter, what are the birds and the bees?
That's what's gonna sting you and peck your eyes out at night.
Team Raw, Team SmackDown, Team NXT. Mitch, who's winning?
Okay. If I were booking, I would have both NXT teams win. But
let's begin one match first.
What?
One match at a time.
Okay, but I know WWE, this is what I think they'll do. And I think this year they need SmackDown to win. Well, no, I think the Raw women will win SmackDown. Yeah, Raw women for the women's, because they have the best team.
What about you, Scooter?
NXT all the way.
I'm going with Raw as well.
The next one is
oh my! You really think that makeshift team of
all together they're good? They're the best talent.
Of Charlotte Flair
the best talent
and 4 Raw superstars that
it's the people they want to push the most. It's the people they want to push the most.
Sarah Logan?
Yeah, well, she's on to the side. Charlotte and who are the others? Charlotte and
Asuka,
then you got Pirates.
Natalya.
Yeah.
Raw is a team that was put together through the pickings of the last minute.
And
you were put together through the pickings of last minute.
Nikki Cross. The reason Raw is going to win is because Charlotte Flair is on Team Raw. And that's all I need to know.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, given the fact that Rhea Ripley pinned Charlotte Flair tonight.
Yeah, and that's more reason why it could lead to Charlotte getting her comeuppance. But I hope NXT wins. To be honest with you,
you realize that saying Charlotte's getting her comeuppance means she's going to lose, right? That's what that phrase means.
No, I mean the other way around is what I mean.
She's getting her payback.
Yeah, she's getting basically.
Which is ironic because Rhea Ripley was compared to Charlotte Flair way back when. That's why she looks the way she does now.
No way, they're not even close. What are you talking about?
No, honestly, they
have nothing. They are so completely different.
That's why she changed her look, so she wouldn't have to look anything like Charlotte, and there wouldn't be comparison.
Well, believe it or not,
what I've heard. All right, Scooter, how are you gonna say the men's 5-on-5?
The 5-on-5 triple threat men's elimination battle for brand supremacy match.
Team Raw: Seth Rollins, Drew McIntyre, Randy Orton.
45-minute time limit. No, I'm sorry. I just had to do that. Sorry.
They're only gonna go 9 minutes, honestly. Ricochet and Kevin Owens. That's a fantastic team, if I say so myself. Team SmackDown: Roman Reigns, King Corbin, Braun Strowman, Mustafa Ali. Got his first name back. That's a win in my book. And Shorty G versus Team NXT to be announced. Mitch?
Yeah.
Who's winning the match?
Dude, I'm distracted. Sorry.
Oh my God!
Dude, I told you I'm not feeling great tonight.
Stop yelling.
You wait until the multi-match where I have to mount off every single fucking superstar on the roster.
Dude, will you don't yell? Hey, don't yell at me, dude. Seriously, don't even do that. No, don't even.
Oh.
Dude, I'm sorry. I'm bad at ADHD. I have to, when I juggle things, this happens. I told you, don't bitch at me, man.
Oh, pay attention.
Well, I'm trying. I've got two things I'm doing at
Yeah,
once.
okay. Don't yell at me.
Okay, I didn't mean to. I'm sorry.
Do one thing first.
I'm in the middle of two.
And stop DJ from breathing into the mic, first of all.
I'm in the middle of two, and I'm already doing two other things. So can we please move on?
Scooter, who's winning the match?
This is the one time I would
I'll answer after.
I will start again. This is the one time I would probably expect SmackDown to win. I would say NXT if I knew NXT's team, but I'm gonna go with SmackDown.
Going with Raw again.
I'm gonna go with NXT. This is the 5-man, right? The NXT. I'm going with NXT.
All right, next match: Viking Raiders versus the New Day versus Undisputed Era. Mitch.
Undisputed Era.
Scooter.
Viking Raiders.
I'm going with the New Day. I go with the New Day because they're at full strength now that they lost Xavier Woods. And when it comes to these kind of matches, the New Day usually always gets the only win for SmackDown. That was
in the past. Year. Hopefully things are changing,
Alright, next match. Becky Lynch, Bayley, and Shayna Baszler.
I'm gonna go Becky.
Scooter?
Shayna.
Going with Bayley. Universal Championship match. The Fiend, Bray Wyatt versus Daniel Bryan. Mitch?
Fiend.
Scooter?
No matter who wins, we lose. The Fiend.
I think that's a fair extension. Going with Daniel Bryan. No, not really.
You're just going against. You're just trying to.
I was about to say. Is
he trying to pick who we're not picking?
Gonna be Bray Wyatt.
I was about to say, can you breathe up there on that pedestal?
Yeah, I've been to Colorado before.
What's that got to do with breathing on a? Never mind.
The air was really thin.
I get it, but never mind. Yeah, you're in like a Mile City climate. You're not on an inanimate object, but never mind.
What?
It's called a joke, Mitch.
Never mind.
Rebuttal. It's a word. Google it.
I'm very aware of what that means. Thank you very much.
Okay, then Google come up.
Shut up, dude. I knew what I was trying to say. It was just the other way around.
WWE Championship. No holds barred match. Brock Lesnar versus Rey Mysterio. Mitch.
Brock.
Scooter.
Mysterio.
I'm gonna say Brock wins the match, but as we know, Rey Mysterio kills motherfuckers. So he might win the match, but he'll be dead afterwards.
You're incorrigible.
Incorrigible?
Incorrigible, I meant. No, I'm sorry, man. I'm out of it tonight.
This is turning into a vocabulary.
I told you I'm not doing good tonight, man.
Get it? I know what I'm getting you for Christmas. A Taurus.
Will you stop getting it up on me, damn it.
He's trying to speak. Let the man just talk.
I was responding.
Alright, and that concludes our coverage of Survivor Series. We will be covering Survivor Series in 2 weeks, and I'll explain that in a couple minutes. But join us on Sunday for the remix. And
if you behave,
excuse me.
if you behave and are nice to me, I have the power.
Oh, you're pulling a power trip now.
What's new? No, I'm joking.
I've been pulling a power trip for 4 years.
Alright, we'll see how Saturday goes, and then we'll see how Sunday goes. But if Saturday doesn't go well, I might be crossing Sunday. All I'm gonna say.
Oh, well, Gee, I'll just have to hit the ban button.
Hey,
yeah,
I know
you
some
should tell him.
hacker
Just
shit.
do
I
it.
could
Yeah,
get in.
don't tell him. Just do it. I wouldn't. That's what I would do, but I'm not. Never mind.
Just learn your words, Mitch. We need
Shut
them.
up.
We need them for Saturday.
I'm not doing good tonight. I tried to tell you that, but you forced me on, so I'm doing best I can with what I got.
How did I force you on?
I mean, I said I didn't want it. I just wanted
show.
it. I meant I didn't want it a long night. I told you I wasn't. I was like this. It's all good. Just move on, bro. What?
Right.
Don't have to make a big spectacle out of it.
So now that we're done covering what we're covering for the show, we have been hyping and talking about our Thanksgiving Survivor Series watch along. That was supposed to be next week for Thanksgiving. We've been hyping this for about a month now, but we were able to do a test run to get a feel for it and kind of get everything together. And we did not feel that it was high enough quality for the show. Obviously, every week on this show, not always the best quality. We try to give you the best content we could possibly give. And it did not meet our standards. And we do not have time to review it and do it another time. We won't go into that. There is no blame on this, but if we were to blame somebody, blame Mitch Mayhem, of course.
Oh, shut up. Look who's talking.
So we will be off next week. No Wrestling with Entertainment on Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, unfortunately, but we will be back the next Saturday for your regularly scheduled program on Saturday. Same YouTube channel, same YouTube time. And we will try to maybe do another watch along in December. We'll see. Try to make amends and a makeup for the debacle that was the Survivor Series watch along this year. And you can also find us on Twitter. You can find Mitch where?
You can find me at Mitch Mayhem X if you'd like to on Twitter.
And where can we find Scooter Dust?
At Scooter Dust and at WWE on UNB.
You can find Kaliko, who was absent from tonight, at I am Kaliko. And you can find me at JamesJ993. For my co-host Mitch Mayhem, Scooter Dust. What?
No, I was just gonna say, take it easy, everyone. Not usually give me time to say bye. Never mind.
And our absent Kaliko Yachts. I'm James J, and this has been Wrestling with. I forgot the word. Oh yeah, entertainment.
Happy holidays.
Happy Thanksgiving, everyone.